Hello and welcome to this, the 17th Coat of Armies painting tutorial for Warlord Games Epic Scale Napoleonics. Today I'm having a look at the French horse artillery, and this is my first bash at them. Come along for the ride. I'm sure you're familiar with this by now, so good old cheap black primer to kick off with. Good old Games Workshop Corax White, just for a bit of a dry brush to bring out those details. I was originally trying to avoid anything that needed to stay black, but I'm a bit rubbish at that bit. So I've gone in with Games Workshop's Abaddon Black, just to go over the bits that should be black or will be metal at some point, which fortunately isn't a lot on these guys, which suits me fine. Front and of course the back, where you got the jabern and the buckle on the back of their strap. So I have no idea what colour that buckle is actually supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be brass or silver. Time will tell. Games Workshop's Cantor blue for the majority of the uniforms. I'm going to leave one guy's trousers white. After much agonising and soul searching, I've gone with Games Workshop's Castellan green for the main cannon body and wheels. And I've used Games Workshop's Wildwood contrast paint for the cotton bud stick there. Good old Vallejo's London grey for each end of the cotton bud there. A quick dunk in the good old Agrax Earthshade. Works wonders. So I've done a bit of a clean up on the white areas with Games Workshop's White Scar, and put on the piping and the tunics for the red to go on. Although it won't show up too well, I've gone with Games Workshop's Abaddon Black for the inside of the trouser legs and the trousers turn-ups. Vallejo brass, of course, for the gun barrel and all the usual trappings and what have you. So if we can get this in close enough, we've got the buttons on the jacket, on the epaulets, buckle round the back, and the buttons down the trousers there as well, and a couple on the cuffs, and of course the shako plates, assuming they have them. Vallejo's London grey, bit of a dry brush for the covered shakos, whatever. So I've finished off with Vallejo's off-white for the straps and belts. And for the extreme masochists, you can always have a go at the cockade on the hat if you're feeling steady enough and game enough. So now it's just a case of getting them based. So I've primed the base with Vallejo's brown leather, which may or may not be pointless, it all depends on your point of view really. And then I've built up a couple of areas using Games Workshop's Armageddon Dust, just to add a bit more texture instead of just flat or slightly lumpy bases. So at this point I've gone over the main base with Games Workshop's Stirland Mud, let that dry out, and then added a few tufts and flowers from Boomtown Metals. Then to finish up, a bit of PVA glue and some flocking grass. And if you've got it, you can also put in the AK Interactive puddle effect liquids.